Yeah. So wherever you want to go is good. I'm ready for it.
Alright. I think we're just gonna... We're gonna drive back. What is... My brain. What did we even get?
I'm the driver, yes? Because this is a mech, this is a machine.
I think anyone can drive a car, right?
Yeah, it's a car. It's a machine.
Yeah, it's Regalia's driving. It's her car.
I mean, if you want to fucking re-engineer the pencil, sure.
It's
got a wheel.
I know, but it's an engine, right?
Yeah.
Come here. How do you communicate with it? Through the wheel?
Fuck you, it's a car!
I know it's a car. I'm just wondering if it has like the machine interprets the signals from the wheel or not.
Do you want to fucking open the hood and just start talking to it? You can.
Yes. I explicitly just dominated this car because I know it's a machine spirit.
Hello.
We're driving. Over there.
Cool. I can't turn. I'm the engine.
Well, no, I'm saying fire.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now I'm going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using the wheel and turning.
Yeah. No, you're pressed. Yeah, there's a gas pedal right there. You mind just give me a gas pedal?
So it's an all different machine.
It's a fucking car.
Okay, my point is this car has to move as a machine spirit. Yes.
Yes, but it's a machine.
So it has to receive signals.
No, it's a fucking. It's just a car.
Just a car.
It's just
but
a
it
car.
Can talk.
Oh, okay.
Asshole. It's just a car. So if you want to talk to it, you can.
Bro, if you ever bring him into like a house with a bunch of appliances, he's going to go insane.
Just talking to the spoons.
Yeah.
Motherfucker talks.
Just hold it, dude. This spoon's real good. You do a good job as a spoon.
It has to be a complex mechanism of at least 3 parts.
Yeah. So yeah, no, you can talk to the engine.
Cool.
Anyway, we drive back.
I talking to it. I was like,
What do you say?
So, what's it like being a car?
It's like being a human.
Interesting. I enjoy it for a lot. The introspection is pretty cool. The various type of experiences you get to communicate with the people around me.
Cool. I'm a fucking engine.
I know. Do you talk to people around you?
No.
You don't? Why not? Do you have the ability to talk?
As previously stated, I'm an engine.
I know, but your engineer can talk.
No, I'm just an engine.
You don't know you're an engine.
No, I'm an engine.
You don't know you're an engine that can talk.
I can talk to you.
You can't talk to other engines like elevators can.
Why would I want to do that?
You have no interest to talk to other people around you.
No.
Do you have an interest in driving?
That's my primary function.
Interesting. If I tell
Do you have an interest in breathing?
I do.
Do you talk to other people about breathing?
Sometimes.
Right then.
Yeah. That's right. Take the air. Anyways.
The car fucking stops and you all die.
God.
You fucking engine just locks up. So yeah, you arrive back at the mansion.
Yeah.
Alright.
Car drives off.
He drives off the cliff.
Fuck all of you.
I'm dying. I hate my life now.
You've given this engine existentiality. It commits multiple vehicular homicide.
Alright.
I hate people.
Every machine you talk to turns homicidal. God. Alright.
So we get back to the house. I think basically the only thing I want to do there is just get patched up so we don't go into this with harm.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah, no, you sink into the hot bath.
Can I use my first aid to heal some harm?
Talking to Luke?
Yeah.
I feel like over time we can just like reset because like we're out of
You take a
combat.
long rest.
Okay.
So yeah, you want to talk to Lou? She's short, blonde, very pale.
Is this your doing? Oh yeah, you like the main... Are you the person who runs the show here?
I just kind of got invited here a couple of weeks ago. I keep her alive because she saved my life. So that's pretty cool.
Me and her go way back, so I appreciate it.
Oh, you're an old friend?
Yeah, apparently the last one she has, so that's pretty cool. Well, I can't say that I didn't do with the friendship side, but yeah. I just try to make friends with the people around her and just try to connect around. So
You hear from the other room. You're one of two.
Good, yeah, one of two.
She does a yay.
He's the
For
better
her?
influence for sure.
Yeah, for being one of the two.
Let's go. Oh, I'm the second one too?
Basically what she was saying is you are the one of two people who are her only old friends. Because you said I thought I was the last old friend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, I hope you're well. We can talk anytime if you have any needs, whatever. You do a lot of work here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Why are you wearing the servant's clothes?
Because, first of all, I like to just wear. Previously, I needed to find something to wear other than a worker's garb, and so I found a woman's suit, and I needed something other than a worker's garb, and I made it work.
Why do you smell like smoke?
I'm a mechanist and I deal with many kinds of things, especially forge walkers, since there's plenty of them in the 4th, 5th level, I can't remember anymore. But, yeah, I'm probably gonna take off this smoke when I get in the bath, but yeah, hope you're well.
Cool. Good to know. All of Regalia's friends share a very terrible kind of line. That's great. I'll just dodge you over here.
Not lying.
Here's something you didn't know. Lucretia has a +3 advantage bonus to insight.
Wonderful.
I'm not lying.
That's her only
I'm not
bonus.
trying to lie here. I'm trying to, like, in terms of like, being serious and connecting with Regalia's friends and that.
I know.
Why does she think I'm lying?
About the smoke thing.
The smoke?
Yeah.
Trying to like.
I mean,
I thought she said
no. He's withholding information, but he isn't lying.
I thought she meant smoke as like dust and dirt. Oh, never mind. Oh, smoke, dude. I was just spit. It's like.
Because you blew up a fucking building.
I just thought it was like various dirt from like forge walkers.
Nah.
Damn. I understand what you meant now. It's there was an explosion and I also smoked pipe. If you want some.
In that explosion?
Technically no, since I'm still here. But yeah, I'm trying to dust off. I took Regalia. Regalia took the fat man out of here. But I managed to get out.
She looks over toward the bathroom. And
Regalia got fucked. Anyways,
I'm not fat. He's not fat.
He's not very fat.
She looks over at Stag
You have a
and
dad
just sort of
bod,
reaches
bruh.
up and pats Stag's shoulder.
You're a good size.
That's not very reassuring.
She shrugs.
Regalia is busy because we live in like a sort of fantasy era. I imagine the photos are sort of like lower tech, so it's the kind of thing where you have to like sit them in water
Polaroids.
and yeah. So she's letting all of those develop.
She's like in the bathtub right now.
That's great.
Yeah, she's just like
I feel like she's just hopping with her clothes.
no.
Why would she do that?
I don't know. She's like unhinged, right?
She's not fucking stupid.
She's unhinged in the kind of way where she like.
So she's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna strip and hop in the tub.
Yeah. That's the kind of unhinged she is.
Yeah, she's
like,
the kind of
"Alright,
unhinged. She's not the makes stupid decisions for no reason unhinged. She's like the no shame unhinged.
Oh.
Just sort of fucking walking around. Hey,
Damn.
Lou, where's the fucking soap again?
That?
Third shelf.
Good. God. Yeah, that's what it is.
Anyway, she's just in like a hybrid bathtub jacuzzi, waiting for the photos to develop.
What's Stag doing in the mansion?
Yeah, I was actually gonna. Are we gonna be working together, Stag, for long periods of time?
As long as there's money, I'm always looking for a job.
All right. Well, I trust Regalia in terms of, so I'd like take off my like face.
He's a snake man. How does
Yeah.
Stag
Snake.
react to this?
Snake man. Oh, hey, I'm not trying to be racist here, but that's really fucked up, man.
I know.
Where are you?
Unfortunately for you, I'm very cool, and I start to like effectively strip.
Oh man, I don't see you that way, man. Come on.
Here, I have a sexy theme if you want it.
You're the one who said effectively strip.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
do it,
that's
do the thing,
that's
do the
what
thing.
I thought that's what happens in. I thought that's what happened in her mansion. I'm like, oh, I guess there's no swimwear here, cause like he's.
Guess it's a nudist zone.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna participate in local culture. He's a little. Oh man. It's this sexy theme
Roll.
is called past
D6.
sex.
Man, I don't
D6.
see you like that.
Give me a D6.
I'm not.
D6 for seduction.
3.
3. You are on the line about whether or not you are aroused by the snake man suddenly stripping for you. We are continuing the fucking joke of these characters being furries.
God damn. I literally am a furry.
He starts going like, I've never seen anything like you before.
No, I'm just trying to get into the pool, but you're free to join, strip when you want. But yeah.
Luz is just sort of sitting there like, guys, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, Regalia.
I literally turn just hello, Lou, and I just hop in the pool.
Yeah, well, okay. I imagine Regalia went off into her own room.
Yeah.
She opens the door, buck ass naked. No, this isn't normal. I'm weird. I'm the outlier here. You guys don't do that. Don't be weird. Close the door.
Dude, he's just speechless.
Please put your clothes back on.
I just don't even say anything. I start putting my clothes back on.
You know,
It's
this
just
is
such a bizarre situation.
15 seconds later, God damn it, Regalia! And it's just there.
This would be weird if this was weird.
This would be weird if this wasn't abnormal.
She walks over to one of the display cases holding half a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. She comes out with a towel on. Here's
But like just the lower half. Like a fucking dipshit.
God damn it.
She
Baby's all over it.
hands her the spear.
Would you want me
Oh,
to draw
you
that?
got me spear.
Actually, I got Mary a spear.
Oh yeah, it is for Mary.
I'm
I'm
sure whether to feel hurt or not.
I mean, do you want a spear?
No.
Do you and Mary know each other, Lou?
Yeah.
Is there a story that should be fun to tell?
Not really. She thought she was a guy, and then they stopped talking.
Then we stopped talking.
That's pretty funny. So, oh no. Never mind then.
She just walks over to an empty rack and just puts the spear on it.
Like, do you just give people things, Regalia, that they're not interested in?
I hope they're interested in it. I do kind of just give people. I don't know how to interact with people.
She gave me a hernia.
That's...
I'm gonna be real. Nicholas doesn't know what that
It's a
means.
stress injury.
Ah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You can...
I will. Every time she
Endeavor not to
complains-
explode.
Yeah. Every time she makes me feel bad, I pay her extra money. I don't know if she
I
knows that
appreciate
yet.
the effort. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as you were the progenitor of these, creating these things, whenever we're not here or here, whatever you want to do, these facilities are yours as well, I presume.
Yeah.
I look at Regalia as to like, I'm not pushing limits here.
Yeah. I mean, what is this? What is he trying
I'm
to
looking
say?
towards you as to like with the towards like visual icons. Like, am I pushing boundaries by inferring things in her household?
About.
In terms of
that
like
loose-
inviting work members as to use the facilities that they create themselves.
I can rent you a better place for that. This is more of just where I live. This is basically fancy house arrest. I don't know. I should probably catch you up to speed. So I murdered a lot of people, and many of them were people on my own side. During the war, it was kind of an accidental thing. But more or less, I should be dead, but I'm not, because I work for a fancy man who let me live as long as I am basically a living display in his museum. It's not a shit deal, all things considered, but this is basically fancy house
nude
arrest.
photos once a month? What's going on here?
No, it's more just like smile and wave. I shot a lot of people, right? And people apparently find that cool around here. And so I work at this museum and people come and see me and are like, oh hey, cool, it's Regalia, the sociopath who works at the gift shop now.
Milo just starts laughing. That's pretty... Well, it's very different. I kind of like it. It's cool. I respect it. I'm glad it's not nefarious.
It's
Like,
shitty, but
there's a
also
lot
I
of
can't complain. At least I'm not dead.
yeah.
You see Luz,
Yeah, the reason I came down here. You got a letter.
That's never good. No one wants to send me things who likes me. She walks over.
she pauses and then she holds up the family seal on the letter.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not sure if this is good or by a reaction going to say bad.
Regalia snatches it. I'm going to hope for the best. She starts to open it, looks down. I should put on a shirt. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Walks back.
Milo's in this pool with clothes on, by the way.
No, you can't undo what you did.
No, I said I got out of it and then
He
dressed
put
up.
his clothes back on and then...
Yeah.
Anyway, so she puts a shirt on.
Yeah, she puts the shirt on, opens the letter. God, I hope there isn't poison in this.
It is a large, very, very fancy piece of paper with one line of text on it.
Alright.
That says, "Had to sell some of your information. Hope you don't mind. Richard."
She squints.
That's all that's on it. Oh, on the front.
He flips it.
P.S. It was worth a lot of money.
Well, it's all going to the same place, so I suppose I can't complain. I've been spending a lot recently. Some of my information, what the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know.
I didn't do anything, like, weird when I was younger, so what does he even know that would matter? Like, Richard does this...
Fucking Milo just staring at you, just...
Yeah, I'm trying to, like, gauge what has happened.
What about a tree incident?
Because
that's recent.
I have, like, the previous mindset is, like, this, like, the kid that wants to get into, like, the criminal underworld is, like, super interested in people, what's going on, and, like, doesn't care. And so then she's seeing the person who has gotten herself into the criminal underworld and just compare and contrast it.
She, to clarify out of character, she's comparing to what she does now. No one gives a shit, I assume, about what she did when she was a kid. She turns over to Luke. Like, Richard does this shit all the time. Why would he send me a letter about it? Like, this must be a big deal. I don't know what it would be about.
When's the last time you seen Richard?
Like, oh God, 4 years? Unless, has he come to visit me ever?
No!
Yeah, I don't think he would.
Is that war? When
She-
she in the war back then?
She takes the letter and gently places it back in the envelope.
Wait, actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me see that for a second. I'm gonna just check if he's, like, got secret fucking handwriting or, like...
I question, who he sold it to.
Yeah, that's
Who would be interested?
Was it... Well, he seems to be capturing... the person, I forget. I can't... Where's my postcard? I don't...
Victor Priestley.
Yeah, Victor Priestley. He's hunting people from the old war. The enemy side. I don't know, maybe he's selling information to him?
Yeah, I mean, that'd be the most logical conclusion. How fast is mail? Like, if
Solid state mail, it takes a day.
Okay, that's not too bad. I'm just thinking, like, if this letter were to come from the Imperial City and back, and, like, if you were to, like, sell information, then send this, that's probably enough time. Alright, I guess I'd
A couple days ago, yeah.
sleep with both eyes open.
Or
or one. You don't need to close that one, remember?
Yeah.
Or just sleep with eyes closed and not keep mine open. Either or. I have also a robot that never closes its eyes. It's pretty cool.
Do you sleep?
Yes, actually,
Do snakes sleep?
Yes. I am cold-blooded, though.
That actually reminds me, do you want me to, like, buy you an apartment or something?
I don't know why I wouldn't live here. That's extra money you don't need to spend, right?
Luce just...
I would, disagree.
Why can't you get an apartment?
She looks over at Regalia.
I thought you were fine living here.
She looks back at him.
I'm fine living here too. I like you. What's going on?
She looks back at Regalia.
Regalia is torn because she doesn't see any reason not to have Milo live here, but also Lucretia doesn't seem super keen on it.
Well, look.
Nothing against you.
Is her name Lucretia?
Yes,
Yeah.
Lucretia.
Is she talking to me now? Okay, let's see.
Nothing against you. I don't like snakes.
Why not?
Racism!
I don't know. I think it's a phobia.
Interesting. I can put on a mask. I typically always have one on.
Yeah, you just kind of freak me out.
Sorry to hear that. I hope that you can get to know me better as you observe me from afar.
What has Stag been doing this entire time?
Oh.
Smoking and drinking, I think.
Oh yeah, he's smoking and drinking with the robot.
Yeah.
God, he's... Like, they immediately went up to the
I
bar.
feel like my robot is constantly shoving cigarettes in the pipe and then washing them at Stag's forehead. As Stag continues to drink, more cigarettes hit the forehead.
It's like beer pong, but with whatever contraption you get there. Every time she gets one, Stag has to take another drink.
I will say, Pique, vámonos.
No.
Oh, he's just
Why
Spanish now. All right.
See, with my broken college Spanish.
I'm having fun.
Well then, toss all your weapons over here.
What?
Slide your weapons across the floor.
She just detaches them and just chucks them over.
Oh shit! I start keeping them out of the pool. I don't have any acrobatics. Nah, so I basically take Regalia. I'm like, all right, so these are hard built into PK, but I start showing her my guns because I know she's spacious and all.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Gauss rifle that fires a special clockwork mechanism, operated by yours truly. Because my clockwork manipulate clockwork, even if it's a super light form.
Yeah.
PK's a clockwork. Can PK operate a clockwork?
Well, it's just a machine.
I know.
Yeah, I don't think she's not an arcanist. She is
No.
a robot.
Well, she communicates with Arcanist language.
Yeah.
Like she can like say, "Hey, can you do this?" And then the other one could be like, "Yeah, sure." But I don't think she can control them in the same way that you can.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Machines don't usually talk to each other.
It's fine.
Unless they're an elevator.
Hey, as we all know, elevators. Can't trust them.
Port colony. Yeah.
Port colony.
It's terrible. Untrustworthy
Yeah.
for the elevators.
Luce has just disappeared.
Yeah.
She just walked back downstairs.
Damn it! I like Lou. She's racist. That's fucking. Damn.
Yeah, I didn't know that about it.
It's piss. But
It's
yeah.
fine. Everyone
Well, to
in
be
this city
fair,
has one
snake
thing.
people aren't a people.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah,
You're
damn.
not people apparently.
Well, I have a
God descends from the heavens. You ain't people.
Damn peace. Peace.
It's fine. I like snakes for what's worth.
Hey, that's pretty cool. It's oddly. Anyways. But yeah, these are. I can't remember what I called them. Some witty name. But I bring out bracers that were attached to PK, but they were an armor that attaches. But basically, they have bracers that continue as like 4 prongs into the knuckles of PK. Form like these spiked iron knuckles at the end of here. And so they're basically like a brass knuckles built into the gauntlet. But on the bottom is a blade that's attached that can be shot out, but also just shot into the hand and palm in both of these.
God,
So-
your robot is like fucking. How many?
And she
There's so much
has now
time.
started shooting the cigarettes at you two, so they're just starting to float in the pool.
Oh god. I love that theory.
So just
We're
By
gonna have
the
to
way,
clean
that
out
is-
this water.
Tainted water, can't you just replace it? Well, I guess I could. Can I freeze this water? Anyways,
try it.
not right now, I couldn't have. God, it's just my brain like trying.
Try it. No, you want to.
Who are you talking to?
You know you want to.
You want to. Probably will.
So how I like to imagine the photos are just kind of like floating in the water next to her.
Yeah.
As they're. What do they look like now? What names do I get?
Shit, I hadn't actually thought of any specific names.
Do they not matter?
You would recognize like a corporal and a couple, like
Oh shit! You know
like
what?
a resistance leader.
If it doesn't matter, it doesn't
Couple
matter. Then
sergeants.
whatever. But Regalia's gonna wave Stag over. Hey, you recognize any of these?
Do I?
You're a war guy, right?
Oh, what side did Stag fight on?
Could you remind me what the names of the sides are?
There's the Imperials and then the Rebels, basically the Freelanders.
I mean, you're working
Who
for the
won?
government, so I would assume the Imperials, right?
Wait, who won again?
The Imperials, yeah.
Okay, so he was in the Rebels then, because I remember he was in the losing side.
That's fair. A lot of people were forced into jobs like that after. But yeah, and it's actually something.
That's good.
That's
That
something-
ties in.
That's something people will hide a lot in Ape and Talus. Yeah, there were a couple floors that put up a resistance, and they got torched.
Yeah, figured.
Yeah, I decided the other day that's actually how Theo's parents died. They were just civilian casualties.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
Yeah, so I basically take Regalia through the weapons display for the gauntlets. Bracers here, just because she likes weapons, and this is me trying to like connect and bond.
She likes guns.
So I figured like
She
a project-
appreciates any murder tool,
I
but
figured that
guns
one-
in particular.
Yeah, bunches out. The gun here. There's also the small hand pistol that there is. It's like a weird clockwork mechanism.
So you guys
Involving-
should take a break in the middle of the mystery, just to like fucking chill in the pool.
Yeah, man.
This is a reunion.
This is
That's all.
the
Yeah,
hot
man.
tub episode. You
Yeah,
can
man. We're just sort of over here.
Chilling in the pub.
Chilling in the hot tub.
The fucking Taika.
Yeah, man.
Wonderful. Yeah, I remember
Just chilling in the hot tub.
That's now Stag's canon voice for me.
God.
Taika Waititi.
What? No.
Yeah, man. I'm
cool.
an investigator.
All right.
So not his voice.
That is
All
not.
right, let's give Seth a break and start the plot up
What we
again.
doing? What we
Just
Yeah,
been
we do
sitting
have-
here
I'm
for like 10
sorry.
minutes.
We have 1 hour.
All right, so yeah, I mean, if we have the invitation, that's fine. What section of the 6th level is it? Like what is the surrounding?
Kind of like
buildings?
the downtown art district.
Okay, so like definitely a place that's traveled by normal people. It's not just like the fancy high rise
Yeah.
where all the
Yeah, the
big
art
men-
district.
Okay, Regalia's gonna. Can I say I have a thing because I'm fucking rich?
That's your superpower.
I want to say that after the incident where Regalia got punched in the fucking knee by a Forge Walker,
Yeah.
she has been thinking about ways to defeat Forge Walkers.
Mm-hmm.
And so she had special commissioned several casings of thermite bullets. It's like a thermite disc,
Okay,
but when
so-
it hits someone, it and burrows in.
You want incendiary cartridge. That's
no,
the thing.
but this is what it is basically. It sticks onto someone.
Yeah.
That's like, sounds
And
like
then
an
it
anti-tank
slowly-
weapon.
That's an incendiary
Burns
tracer. Yeah, no, you can just buy that. Yeah, there's a thing called an M107, and it fires these giant fireballs. Like there's a video of it fire, and you see it go.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah. That's actually what that's what fucking Caleb from J2O has.
Yeah, that is an incendiary tracer.
But yeah, so basically her thinking is if you shoot a Forge Walker with that, it'll burrow in, let all the fire out, and they'll just die.
Fair enough. I mean, any armor-piercing round would do that to a degree.
So she's gonna have a couple of those just in case she runs into those big
Nice.
boys again.
In
I'm
what?
wondering if like me and like Regalia and Milo come up together. Milo comes from the fact of just like the machine spirits, anti-machine spirit, and weaponry. We can come and maybe perhaps like customize some character abilities or weapons.
Perhaps, but you have no prep time.
Some
Yeah,
dual tech
well, no,
stuff.
but,
Yeah, in the future, sure. So yeah, what weapon? What's a good weapon for a good single shot?
Oh my god, one of my favorite fucking weapons is called the Serbu. It is just a pipe that's break action. You fucking open it, put the round in, close. Imagine a single barrel shotgun, but it's a big rifle.
No, I'll go with that. So she's just got one of those. That'll be one of her 5 guns.
So it's like it's no moving parts. It's really great on recoil.
Cool. All right, gang, let's go beat up an old man.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Do we want?
I have no moral dilemma with that.
I fixed Pika, by the way.
Yeah.
Pika. I'm calling her Pika.
Oh, hey, Stag. I should
Okay.
probably tell you what your job is. I don't think I actually ever told you. Like once we find this guy, you don't need to stay around. It's just to find him. Like I know you know your way around a gun, but you don't have to stick around for that part if you don't want.
Hey, it's not like I got anything else to do. I'll stick around.
Fair enough. So you want y'all just want to go to
Yeah.
the fucking place? All right. Do the magic of television, transferred into the magic of audio. You are there. Get that fucking another weird ride with a car because this asshole won't stop talking to it.
Yeah.
The entire time.
Do you know about your existence, Kai?
I am an engine.
I know, so you don't talk to other engines even though you can talk to me?
Why would I?
Because you can effectively communicate. If you're working with a multiple entourage, like protecting the president or trying to get multiple people, couldn't you coordinate together as a team?
I could.
I know. Do you sometimes?
No.
That's unfortunate. Aren't you ashamed of that?
No.
Why not?
Fuck him.
This will
You
go
don't
on
like
forever
it?
if you let it.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
So we pull up to the building. What's it look
Yeah,
like?
you pull up the building. It is kind of like so it's sandwiched between a couple others. It looks almost like a hole in the wall, but it's got the furnishings of like a nice bookstore.
Cool. Regalia is going to be wearing for once a skirt. A short skirt. Skirt, leggings, a button-up whatever shirt, glasses, and a clipboard.
All right.
She's going to try to look like someone who reads books.
She doesn't.
Interesting.
She doesn't read. Who fucking reads?
Damn, gorgeous. Who put you in the library?
That's it.
Me, apparently.
Damn stuff.
Please get out of me before you start doing this.
Afraid about that Forge Walker, man. I said that.
Damn, you got cock-blocked by a car.
You can't call every engine a Forge Walker. That's a very specific robot.
I don't know. What's it called?
Hey, don't misgender me.
What car?
You're a
their
robot,
car
that's what you don't care about
type is
anything
gender?
else. Why do you
I'm
care
an
about your
engine.
gender? Why do you care about your gender if you don't care about anything else?
Because I am an engine.
That's
I
really
didn't know
weird.
this one fact.
Run away before I explode you.
No!
I fire around at the engine.
You just fucking shoot at this car?
Milo, stop shooting the car.
You don't hear any of this. You just see him go.
This is my fucking car, man.
It's an asshole!
Just stop talking to it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, yeah, my bad.
You see it as it rolls off. It goes, bitch, what freshman? Anyway, you pull up to the club and there's a nice outside and inside.
Is it like the library?
It's
club?
called the Mainstay Literature Club.
Oh yeah, who's going in? I thought it was me.
Everybody?
Oh yeah, it's one person.
Who's going in?
Who's really taking for
Well,
one person?
Regale's already dressed for it.
Yeah.
Wait, interesting point. Can I have Pika wrap around her? As in, like, conceal her as a garment?
Could?
Or
I'd make you roll above an 18 to make that shit work.
or she walks in, I'm in my clockwork, and I'm acting like a clockwork.
Try it.
Alright?
I mean, what's Stag do?
Shit.
Where would I fit in this?
I'm asking you!
Okay, well, how about
We're trying to get into
how tight is the entrance? Like, how hard is it to get in?
It's a fucking door.
Is there anything on the card that gives us more context?
It's basically just a membership card. It's been stamped. He's been going here for years.
Oh, so it's specifically his.
Yeah, it's his.
Oh, well then we can't fucking use that. We can't go on his behalf. Especially if he's a wanted man, apparently.
Yeah?
Alright, so we gotta stealth this one.
How do you stealth? There's only one door.
Is there only one door?
There's an entrance, yeah.
Is there not like a back service door?
There's no alleyways.
Could we try to wait for some employees to come and take
It's
their
just a
uniform?
door.
We are
Bruh,
scared. We'll get
The
popped.
door is our problem here.
What's the guard situation around the door?
There's no one outside.
There's no one outside. We realize that
Can we look it through
the card is actually Victor's, and we don't want to use that to go on his behalf because he's a fucking wanted criminal right now. So that would put suspicion on us.
Can I look through the door? What's in the door? What's
There's a glass wall. There's a lobby waiting room.
Regalia is.
Is there any way to like sneak into it? Or like, is there windows? Is there ladders up to the top of the building?
You
Are there
could
climbable
get to the top of
surfaces?
the roof.
What is the does the interior look like one big open area, or is it like a room that leads into a bunch of hallways?
This is like the front of a doctor's office.
Oh, so it's basically like sort of like a hospital layout?
There's a waiting room. Yeah, you go inside and there's a waiting room and there's a door to get into the main building.
And is there any other doors? Is there
There's
like
an attendant inside.
Okay.
We'd get talked out of that real quick.
I honestly, I might just want to like power walk in there and act like I'm supposed to be there.
Can we try? Can we try that?
Tell you what, here,
Why
keep
would
an
we-
eye on the attendant. I'm going to walk past and ignore them. If they chase after me, cause a distraction out here.
Okay.
Interesting. Can I have the Victor Presley card?
Yeah, here. She hands it to him.
Why would they be upset about the wanted criminal? What is this a strictly
Well,
imperial?
his name's on it.
I know. Do they hate him for some reason?
I mean, I would assume this upstanding establishment doesn't want a wanted murderer walking into their.
Why not? This is the imperial.
No,
city.
he's not wanted. Sorry,
Oh.
the story was that basically partying went wild at his mansion.
Yeah.
Regardless, I don't want my name attached to him.
You don't need to have your name attached. For all intents and purposes, Victor's a fake name.
He's been going here for like 7 years.
Damn.
It's a membership card.
So they know what his face looks like.
Yeah, no, it's his face is on the card.
So I might be able to walk in with my clockwork on me, concealing my identity, and say,
Yeah, that's
I'm
a good
Victor.
that's a good plan if I can make it through. She's gonna walk in, looking down at her clipboard, writing gibberish on it, and not paying attention to anyone, and just power walk for the other door.
Yeah, try it.
What is
Need a
that?
roll.
Do I need a roll for?
I'm walking in behind her.
Roll
as,
for
Shrek.
confidence.
So basically, as she walks in, I'm tailing behind her 5 feet.
Yeah,
I'm walking with
nice.
confidence, same in line, and I'm trying to basically make it past. And I have.
But not in a way that makes it look like we're together.
So,
Oh.
and then Stag just dies, I guess.
Why not
No,
together?
Stag can walk in.
Well, why not together?
Okay,
Why
okay,
not
I'll
together?
follow
Try
after. I'll follow.
So I'm gonna roll for confidence.
Why not together? Why not?
17.
That's a 17. Yeah, you stroll on in. You open the door, stroll in. The attendant looks up.
At this point, at this point, I also walk in the way.
Yeah. The attendant says, "Oh, Miss Strauss, we've been expecting you."
She stops, looks. Ah, it's gonna be one of these, huh?
She looks down at
did
her
my-
clipboard. Yes, and 1 + 1.
That would be me.
How unproper would it be to have a +2?
No, that should be fine.
Great.
I
This
go
is
out and get Stag, bring him in.
Alright, I'm right now.
I think he already walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah, so you're all in there. She says, just continue on the door to your left, continue on into the main room, and he'll be waiting for you.
Great.
Who's waiting for us?
Oh, the host for today.
Oh,
Mr.
very
Presley.
pleasant. Thank you. Pleasure to meet you.
Have a good day.
Stag?
We walk in. That's fine.
Yeah, you open the door and you enter what appears to be a giant building-sized library with a small circle in the center with a smaller circle for a bar and seating all around it in comfortable recliners. There are 4 figures in the room. At the end of the room sits an old oak wood piano. One of them sits there and he's providing the music for the room, playing a slow but pretty casual, relaxed song. The other 3 are a little bit more strange. There is a tall man, large, big figure in a robe that covers every part of their exterior. There is a
Roblox man.
yeah. No, it looks like just a big blob of a person.
Oh yeah.
Give me a moment.
Oh, yeah.
There is a shorter man in a flat cap and a coat, and there is a woman reclining in one of the leather chairs who is wrapped head to toe in bandage.
In like, this is my design. A way,
It
or
looks-
I was fucking murdered. Way.
In a way that you can tell she maintains flexibility.
Like a
Interesting.
burn victim, or
She was intentionally wrapped,
All right.
but you can see at the end of the room.
Is her face covered?
What?
Is her face covered?
I think they're too far away.
Bandage wrap woman.
Yeah, completely.
Okay.
They're head to toe wrapped, but at the end of the room,
Is her hair on?
completely head to toe.
Okay.
I try to fuck everyone, man.
No, I just want to know.
The piano player looks up as you enter, and he smiles. Regalia, you would recognize this as the man you're after. I think you would too.
What's your price?
This is the face you were given. Stag, this is a newcomer to you. He's older. He still appears in mostly his prime. There's gray around his beard and the sides of his head.
So there's bandage wrap woman. There's the very huge tall blob figure. There's
In a robe.
yeah.
And then there's just a short guy, short bald man in a cap and a coat.
Where's the penguin?
Sir, play the piano. Play a little sharper notes, not as long drawn out.
And then I just go back and
He legitimately laughs. The circle is in between you and the piano.
Is it?
Yeah. This is well, glad to see you're early. It's good for a change.
Fucking drama queen.
I see you've brought another friend. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought finding you would be a lot harder, so I hired a detective. This is him, by the way. She turns back to Stag.
So you're the man of the hour.
I would say that I am.
Man of the half hour.
That was not funny.
You actually hear the bandage woman laugh at that, and no one else does.
Let's go.
Just a single ha.
You hear.
Sweet.
So
I give off confident shitter energy.
I'll dispense with any pleasantries and games. You want to know why you're here?
I mean, I know why I'm here. I want to know why, basically what your deal is. And if it's as simple as, I get off to killing people, I'm just gonna kill you.
Oh, you're uptight about that?
Yeah, man.
He takes a second, and he really gauges you. And he starts laughing again.
You seem like, she points at him, you seem like a big, like, plots guy. You got schemes and whatnot. I'm just a fucking hero. I want to kill bad people, and you're a bad person.
No, that's... I'm sorry, that's just... It's a little bit humorous to me. That's sport. That's not my main profession. It's just something I do to relax on the side. I'm not a schemer. I do what I do.
What do you do on the main?
He raises a finger, and he stands up from the piano. He's missing 3 fingers from his left hand. They've been freshly bandaged. He points right at Regalia.
She smiles.
That's the finger you got?
Yeah,
One of them?
Yeah, she pulls it out of her pocket and waggles
Do you want it back?
He just sort of looks over his stunted hand for a second. No, I have a purpose here. But I've discovered my purpose is not quite what I thought it would be. Yeah, he gestures to the strange people reclining all over the center of the room.
A group study session? Therapy circle? What's going on here? Bandage woman, what's your deal?
She just raises a hand.
Love that. Roadman?
Doesn't move.
What did you call me?
Love that too. What's the short bald guy? I like the hat. What's up with you?
He just sort of stares at you and blinks.
That one's just boring. Anyways, Presley, what's good?
Yeah, it just chuckles like, I'm glad I have someone who
How did you
matches
get
my
hired
level of
for this?
casual.
Victor looks right at you, Milo.
I'm armored right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chimera.
Interesting. What's with that? Wait, is this tarot? I love tarot cards.
No, he wanders on over. You are the Chimera.
Spirit animal.
He points over at the...
Yeah, wait, that's how it works. Do you know how it works?
He points at the bandaged woman. She gets up, stretches for a second, and then you see her bend completely in half backwards and roll to her feet. There are some things I've discovered in this city that I was, intentional or not aware of.
Milo's just pogging, just pogging. I'm like, damn!
I've discovered in my learnings, you're aware of the current shift of power, yes?
Something, Jeremy Gray.
He points at Regalia again. Yes! Sharp as always. I was sent here to find him, to make sure him and all of his kind never saw the light of day.
All of his kind, what, middle-aged white guys?
He just sort of blinks at you again. Criminals. The underworld that has choked this city to near completion, I might add. Criminals and rebels. All kinds of scum and malcontent.
Oh, I get it. She elbows Milo. He's not over the war yet. He's one of those guys. All right.
He smiles at that, but there's no humor this time.
Do you work for the governor? No, wait, does she work for you, bandage woman, who's really cool? Or are you like a team group, like equal status authority, can't you?
You of all people should know the war never ended.
Well done. Oh, that's not for me, my God.
Regalia.
You of all people.
I don't think it ever ends for any one person. But as far as, like... The war only exists if there are people to be hurt by it. Does that make sense?
And so my purpose, I remove the players. I remove those who lost and still have not given up.
So you're cleanup, okay.
He gestures to these people.
justifiable.
These people are the remains of that old world.
Oh, what do you offer work, Victor?
Dude, come on.
He actually thinks for a second. There's been a shift of power, and I've learned a few things.
Do you work for the governor?
He tilts his head up at that.
I give a slight nod, like a cheeky wink, but my face is covered.
Well, this one's sharper than I expected.
So if that's a yes, and you're with the guilds.
No.
Are the guilds bad people?
There are things I won't divulge to you, because I don't have to.
Fair. You don't have to, but is it fun, though?
He points directly at Milo. You can take the mask off. I have currently...
I figured you already know. I mean, with all that stuff. There's 3 other people in the room, man. This is intimate for me.
He gestures at the big robed guy, and you see something move in the robe, and a massive hand emerges, and he slides the robe back. There is a solid casing of what appears to be finely carved gold around his entire head.
Mm-hmm.
What-
Is it like in the shape of a head, or is it just an orb?
It is a rounded block shape.
Okay.
And in the fingers as well, there are embedded joints of metal. This is not a clockwork. You don't hear the language from them. This is a person.
So is it just this huge cube with one arm on it?
That is what you can see from under the robe. You see a head. You see a head that is encased in metal, and you've seen an arm that disappears back inside the robe. We are.
Can you like nipple length a little bit more? Because I'm a fucking freak. I just want to know what you are, because you're very interesting.
I know all about you, Milo.
Interesting. How do you know?
I have come into some information due to the recent shift of power.
Ah, god damn it.
Let's go.
It was you.
And he points over at Regalia too.
I fucking hate that little bitch.
But wait, does that mean the governor hates me now? Like, I don't hate him.
I am not employed by the governor of this city. I was not sent here, and I don't work for him. I am what you would call a loyalist.
It's the original Imperial City, I presume?
I don't hold with the ideals of a corrupt man and his small city.
That happens to fit into some of my... What do you call it? Ideologies? Oh, yeah, continue.
You are a very important piece of that history.
Oh, wait, on the chess piece? What am I? Am I like a rook? No, I feel like I'm a knight, correct? Maybe a bishop? I don't know.
He has stopped smiling.
Okay. I'm always like this, smile or not. I'm sorry if I'm learning on your social graces.
He turns to the short man in the coat and just... And he slides the coat back and off. He is... I would describe him as short, wide, and every inch of him is covered in one firearm or another. He is absolutely decked in holsters.
Ah, I love you.
I took off I take off the helmet, so I'm just a snake now.
Look, all right, Victor. You said you're not a schemer, but you have all these. You got all these big plans. Maybe just it's compared to me. Everyone's a schemer, but I have pretty simple motivations. I see someone who I don't like, who's causing harm to other people. I shoot him. So what is the point here? Why do you think I'm interested in your motivations or whatever the fuck? Like just.
He waves to the group again. these aren't my toys.
Alright, why are they here then?
I picked these up after Jeremy Gray dropped off the map. He'd been hiding some things. Some special projects, as it were. He'd been hiding the existence of a few things.
Is Jeremy given in contact with Hyper-Harvard professors?
Yeah, he looks over at you, Milo.
Do you know my knowledge? You might know my body, but do you know what's inside this little 3-pound brain of mine?
He clicks again, and the man in the hat draws on all of you.
Regalia draws in turn.
Why, man?
And I mean all of you, because from his back he sprouts 8 other arms.
Christ.
Yeah.
8 other mechanical arms.
What do you want, Victor?
24 years ago, Jeremy Gray made something. I want to know why he made it. You, by chance, are that something. I want to know why he made you.
Does Jeremy Gray know Mechanist? Was he one of the professors at Hyper-Harvard?
He shrugs. I would assume.
That would explain each and every one of these individuals.
These are projects of his. He worked with another colleague who has recently come into power.
So am I like the final project? I feel like this woman is far more superior than I am.
Wait, hold on. Do you just to clarify things for me, if no one else, do you know a Jeremy Gray, man?
Me is Milo. What I don't know what the professors' names are.
That name doesn't ring a bell. No.
No. However, it is very possible that the Jeremy Gray is working with my superiors at one point. Well, previous superiors. Previous superior. Yeah.
Jeremy Gray is a traitor to the Empire, along with his compatriots. Well, ex-compatriots I personally helped in ending most of their lives. Seems we missed a few. So, I have the chance now. Gestures over at Regalia.
So what did
and
you
to
say?
Milo.
Zoning out. Was he talking about Jeremy Gray left some projects unfinished? And then I am Jeremy Gray's project?
Victor was referring to the fact that he had killed the professors.
Okay.
And said, yeah, looks like we missed one. But
interesting. What am I different than these people here?
he waves all of them, and he's actually started to walk over to you and the group. These are his latest attempts.
Why aren't they dead?
The technology has improved, but there's one thing we could never replicate, and that's you. For lack of a better word, magic.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're special.
We could never... I guess they could never replicate magic, seeing as we killed them before they got the chance.
Are you killing me?
There's a long pause. You're very important to someone back in the Emperor. We need to study how you were created so we can prevent it. I can take you in, warm, or I can deliver a corpse for inspection.
But
Well,
just to
I
be
can
clear,
tell
you're killing me, right? Like that's.
Yeah, and he looks over at Regalia and just... Yes, of course. Oh, and
She
the
nods
detective.
like.
You shouldn't. I've lived with this body very long now, and since my departure from Hyper-Harvard, I've seeked to study myself very thoroughly. There's some information that they can know if I'm there alive.
Oh, wonderful. He looks over at the giant road figure. 5. Go restrain him. They drop the giant robe off their shoulders, and they are naked from the waist up. You can tell they are absolutely embedded with machine parts. What looks to be a human form. In the center of their chest, you would recognize a large cast iron forged shell.
Mm-hmm.
Where a heart would be.
So, Regalia, if you have that new gun you got that takes out forge
Armor
walkers,
piercing.
Mm-hmm.
do you think you could use that on them?
Yeah, probably.
She is currently being held at gunpoint by the 10-armed man.
If I take 10 armed man, you take the robots with your
Do
fancy
you
gun.
realize I'm magically inclined.
You see the bandaged wrapped woman. She does actually she does the same move that you've seen PK do, where she leans forward, lands on a hand, and then rolls all of her limbs forward.
Mm-hmm. You three here, why do you work with this man?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, if you want to kill not kill or prevent or whatever all the old stuff, and they're products of Grey, what makes them any better than Milo?
I can make you more of you, friends and family.
She rolls her shoulders, and you see her arms just do a really strange all the way wrap around. She grunts. We are useful.
I know. You don't have to be eradicated. Why do they want to create less of you? Because he's saying that he wants to kill me because they don't want any more of me.
Victor,
which means no more of you.
Victor picks up a glass and swirls it a little bit.
My allegiances can be varied very easily. Their allegiances are to you, Victor, because they're useful to you. Your allegiances are to the Empire, and they have a particular interest in me and not them.
Magic.
There's a magical creation right there. Is it something you can control?
No. He looks over at Five and just sort of stares at him for a second. He's very obviously been augmented, stitched back together in a couple places to become so large. But he says, these are products of the time, I would say. Nothing but flesh and metal. You... We can't have you.
Why not?
Have you studied your magical history?
Did I?
I would imagine.
Yes.
You went to magic
Yes.
college.
I don't. Yeah, I know. I don't know what the magical history is as a player. Was it the cause of the first war?
The history of the old magic.
I think
Okay, what
basically,
happened there?
I think what he's getting at is the world blew up because of mages.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't want any more mages because he doesn't want the
There's
world.
something called knowledge and power in this existence. They had power, but their knowledge is flawed.
You actually see him.
Their ideologies were different than mine.
Philosophy. There is
Oh yeah, you.
nothing I hate more than a philosophical man.
Fair. You're just like a fort walker. You do what you're ordered, correct?
There are two people in this world. There are people with power, and there are people without power.
Interesting.
To say otherwise, I believe you are one without power.
Mm-hmm.
So spreads his arms. So
Okay, so there's a man thing, there's a forge walker woman, there's a bandage woman that needs to stay the fuck away from me.
The gunman, I think, is the most important to get rid of.
Okay, so the gun woman that you need to take care of. Okay, yeah, I think I can take a couple
Yeah,
shots
I
because
have
none
a
of those are actually
three-shot
specifically
gun.
killing me outright. So
The Regalia. Thermite. Huge man. Battle core. He dies.
roll for initiative. So Regalia has shifted aim as everyone draws into position. Priceley sets down his glass and turns back towards the end of the room. Send my regards to your brother.